So my total earnings for the day was $101.29. And then I did get a $5 cash tip, which put me at 106.29. And of that 106.29, Grubhub paid me $50.76, and then I got tipped $55.53. I'm saying all this just to kind of give y'all an estimate of, yeah, Grubhub is paying you, but also you're making half of your money, majority of your money with tips, of course. You know what I mean? So I did a total of 7 completed orders and 2 partially completed orders. And I say partially completed because some orders, you'll go to the restaurant, their food may not be there, or they never received the order for that particular customer, or the restaurant could just be closed, or it could be outside of the hours. That's when you're delivering like late at night sometimes, and restaurants close and you got to cancel the order. But of course, it doesn't affect you. They do partially pay you. Just like the one I did, I got paid like $4 for that, just for driving there. But they're not gonna pay me for the other mileage, of course, going to the customer's house and dropping it off. So my total work hours was a little funny because um, the way my hours was, it was just a little weird. I would say I did a little bit under 5 hours, because basically I started at 5:05 p.m. That's when I got my very, very first order. And then my last order, I completed it at 11:03, 11:04. I completed it at 11:04. But y'all, I took like two two 20-25 minute breaks because I was just tired of driving. You know what I mean? Sometimes you do get sleepy on the road, or sometimes you just get hungry and you just want to stop. Plus, I had to take a dump. Y'all, it was so bad. I was like, I'm not duking in these restaurants. I'm finna go to the crib. But then when I was heading to the crib, they ended up sending me another order. And I was about to reject it, but that's going to bring me into my next point, basically your delivery stats. So I didn't want to reject it because I don't want my delivery stats to go down, especially since I'm just starting back up. So what I was doing is I was basically accepting every single order, no matter how much or less or how far it is. I was accepting every order. I'm currently partner level. So basically, if you don't have above like a 90-95% on everything, if everything is 100% and one thing is below the thing, you're going to go down to the lowest level, which is so dumb, but it is what it is. So y'all see that I'm currently at partner level, which is the lowest level. So when you're at the lowest level, you don't get the best orders. You don't get big orders. You don't get the orders with the bigger tips. You don't get the orders that you have to go in the nicest neighborhoods, and they're gonna tip you more clearly. You know what I mean? Because you're in the nicer neighborhoods, and you have bigger orders, so they're gonna pay you and tip you bigger. The goal is to make sure you are at least pro or premier. I won't say pro or premier, but premier. Premier, you're gonna get all the buku orders, all the big orders where you'll drive freaking 10 minutes to the restaurant, or 5 minutes to the restaurant, 10 minutes to the customer house, and you'll make like $30, 30 some dollars, sometimes 40. Like my biggest order one time, y'all, was about 70 something dollars in one order. Yeah, I took that one order, I did it and completed it and went home. I went home after that because I had basically already hit my daily earnings. But as y'all see on there, they have like 3 different things. They have the offer commitment, the on time arrival at merchant, and the schedule commitment. And sometimes that on time merchant thing is like unfair because sometimes you be in traffic and you actually cannot make it there on time, or even if you're a minute late, if you arrive there on the actual let's say if it's 11:30, if you arrive there on 11:30, you're basically late. And that's what happened to me a couple times, and that's why my thing is at 70 some percent, which is very dumb, bro. Like, I accepted every order. They should have me at Premiere at the end of the day. I definitely feel like today was worth it. You know what I mean? Me going out and basically just delivering, because I legit did it for maybe a little under 5 hours of actually active time. The other times I was just kind of either lollygagging or taking a break, going to the bathroom, or kind of just sitting, because there's maybe 2 times that I sat that Grubhub just didn't give me any orders. I think I did that twice. I was sitting for maybe 10 or 15 minutes, but after that, it was just going, you know what I mean? It was just off going back to back to back to back. And I like it because a lot of times with Grubhub, when they see that you're accepting every order, what they'll do is to maximize your time, they'll legit send you an order to pick up on your way when you're dropping off an order. They'll go ahead and just send you an order right now. So as soon as you drop off the order and put deliver, you'll go ahead and head to your next destination, which is very smart, which is very time efficient. Out of all the delivery apps, you can make the most money off of Grubhub, not DoorDash, not Uber Eats, not what's another Favor, what's another one? Instacart. Now, don't get me wrong, it depends on the area that you're in, but for San Antonio, me to live in San Antonio in my area, Grubhub is the best. It's the most well respected because they're not gonna just allow you to get on that fast. Like DoorDash, you can just put your information in there and start the same day. No, Grubhub, you have to put your application in, submit your stuff. After you submit it, now you're on the waiting list. You never get automatically accepted in on Grubhub because what they want to do is they don't want to oversaturate the market where the people that are delivering where they're not making enough money where they want to keep doing it, which is smart. You feel me? So I like that about Grubhub. Um, but outside of that, y'all, that's it. I'm done with this video. If y'all decide that y'all want to do Grubhub to make a little extra side cash, it don't matter if you have a full-time job already, if you're part-time, this is something that you can just go for a couple hours. You can do it as a fun date. You can do it with your partner. You can do it with your friends. It really don't matter because at the end of the day, make that bread. Outside of that, I was finna say, if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. But actually, I don't care if you like the video because I use my own time to carry my camera and record this whole process and then edit it and put it on and say, if you liked it, I know you liked it. If you didn't like it, well, you got value from it. Now you know that you can make good money on it. Okay, not great money, but good money to get you by with different things, take care of small bills, utilities, things like that. You're welcome. Is all I'm gonna say. You're welcome. Anyways, get up off my phone.